What's up, everybody? We're here at the West Valley Terminal in Utah. Ended up getting a DOT inspection done, so I had them change the oil filters, which there was crud under on the bottom of that filter, which I'm glad I did an oil change and the whole filter change, because I like changing that once it gets dirty. Got the grease job done. Power steering fluid was always sitting up to here, so they ended up draining it out, so it's actually where it's supposed to be. I don't know who the hell filled it up all the way to the top, but they did. I've been having issues with my steering. Well, rarely for me, mainly students. So I'm thinking my power steering pump is going out slowly but surely, because it stiffens up when you're turning, when you're backing up. Sometimes for me, when I'm rolling and I start turning real fast, it'll start to stiffen up, but I ain't worried about that right now. So all the filters got changed out. Today I ended up crawling up or spraying up underneath there at the fitting, and it was leaking air. So all I did was grab my creeper the family got me for Father's Day, which I actually used today, and I got under there and tightened it up. Now it's not leaking no more. But I did spend money on one part though. Sorry for the wind. One part that needed to be changed out for the past 2 months or so, and the reason why I have had the engine light on, was this sensor. All it does is connect right here, goes down, connects down there, and that's pretty much it. So this right now, with the little bit that they discounted you with, is $1,000 just for this. It's knock sensors. So I was gonna replace it myself, but I didn't. And I'm glad in a way I didn't, because these threads had so much crud in them. He had to basically clean them out and re-groove them. So got that done. That was like 11 to 1200 just for this freaking thing alone. But other than that, I told the guy to make sure he doesn't just hand tighten it, at least tighten it a little bit more than hand tight, because last time it was leaking oil. As you can see from the top right here, that's where it was leaking, and then in the back. But other than that, everything's pretty good, solid. Underneath, he said everything was fine. There was one thing underneath here, that airbag on the bottom for the bolt, there was no washer. There's supposed to be a washer on there, and he said there wasn't. So the bolt was just in there, but it was just wiggling. So ended up getting that taken care of. So yeah, I don't know if I'm facing it, but that washer, he said it wasn't. So he ended up just swapping that out, or putting one in there for me. Appreciate it. I got a fifth wheel grease. I got pretty much everything greased. So right now I wanted to change these out, but it's not like you could just take the springs off and reuse these, because they don't pretty much make them for you. You could do that, because I still got new springs. I got 2 that I had in my freaking toolbox, and it's been sitting at the house, and I want to replace these because this hangs so much on the catwalk down here. So it's either right here or it sits on the catwalk, and by law it's not supposed to do that. But that's the positive with these guards, to help keep your lines from rubbing up against the catwalk or anything else to cut a hole in them. So that's pretty much it. I do got a I got here yesterday, ended up dropping off a load, or I didn't even drop it off. I brought down the load from Colorado, and I took it to the delivery, but it was supposed to deliver at 10 in the morning. I wasn't getting my clock back until 9:30 in the morning. So there was a late fee, $130 late fee. So with that, got the money for it, wrote it on a comp check, give it to them I could pay it, and their system wouldn't take it. So I was like, all right, I could write you another check. It's just gonna take a little bit long. So they're like, well, the people that deal with the product that you're bringing in, they leave at 3:30. It was like 3:15 when they told me that they couldn't, whatchamacallit. So they're like, how about this? If you could come back tomorrow about 6 or 7 in the morning, we'll unload you with no late fee. I was like, I was like, tomorrow? I was like, most likely I'm not the one bringing this load tomorrow. If we do that, I would have to call the dispatch and see what they want to do, because I had to come here and get my DOT inspection done, which I didn't know how long the shop was going to be open, because it was already 3. I got here about 4:30 or so, and they're open until 11 to get my DOT inspection, or 12 o'clock to get my DOT and oil change done, 11 o'clock for the shop. Well, I didn't pass my DOT inspection because of that freaking knock sensor. Because like a DOT for us is like a what is it called? A small test or check. The California regulation for regular cars is basically, that's what DOT is for us. That's what they told me last night. And I was like, well, I've been running it like with the engine light on for the past 2 or 3 months. So it was like, well, you won't pass DOT if you don't get it done. So I was like, screw it, whatever. So I got it done. But yeah, I've been ready since this morning. But they ended up giving me a Costco load that picks up about 2 or 3. Right now it's 12 o'clock. And it goes to Idaho. So round trip, go up there, park, wait until 6 in the morning, deliver, and then deadhead all the way back to Costco, drop the trailer off. But my only issue is I have a student that I'm supposed to be picking up in Jurupa, but they gave me a Tyson load that I'll pick up tomorrow and go to Fresno Walmart DC on the 6th. So look at it, pick the load up on the 4th, drive so far, get down there on the 5th. But other than that, it's a nice day outside. I was going to go take a shower, but everybody's in there trying to take a shower. There's like only 3 showers. And I don't really want to leave the yard right now. I don't really want to drive around, just go take a shower and then whatchamacallit. So I might stop on my way up to Idaho, or when I get up there at a Pilot Flying J, stop, take a shower, and then go park for the night.